How's it going, everyone? And welcome to the first episode of my brand new solo podcast, We Need to Talk. Yes, this is the first episode. I am trying something different. I'll see how this one goes. Um, Hopefully well. I'm I'm curious because I have a list of topics, and we'll get into those in a second. Um, as you all know, or you may or may not know, I have a film podcast with some friends. It's called Critical Eye, and I'll put a link down below. Um, we're on a little break from that. We're gonna come back, I think, with Barbie and Oppenheimer. Um, and I'll talk more about Critical Eye in a minute. But yes, this is the first episode of We Need to Talk. It's audio only for now, and I think what I'm gonna do going forward is, if I have I'd like to have guests on. Excuse me. I'd like to have guests on. If I do, I'll I'll do a video probably through like Zoom or something. Otherwise, it's just audio. And I do have. There was somebody through Reddit who graciously said that they would make a thumbnail for me, so thank you to them. Um, yeah, let's get into it. So first of all, like I was mentioning before, I have a film podcast called Critical Eye. I'm gonna pull that up right now. Um, let's see, YouTube. Let's see, Critical Eye. So I have to. I can actually just search it up. Okay, Critical Eye. Let's see. Yeah, so about 50 videos. I'm not sure if shorts count as videos or not. I've never been too clear on that, but the last video we did was 4 months ago. It was an update. We talked about how we were coming back, but then, because before that, like, had been like a whole month. Um, yeah, before that, after the update video, things got kind of crazy again, so we're coming back with hopefully Barbie and Oppenheimer. That's what our plan is. Um, and I'm really excited because I really enjoy doing that. The podcast with them. It's Drew and Kevin. Um, so yeah, check it out. I'll put the link down below. We have some shorts too. Our shorts do pretty well. We let's see. We have something from our Black Panther review. The short got 1.2 thousand views. Yeah, so our shorts do pretty well. We were doing shorts. Well, it was mostly me reviewing The Last of Us, like quick reviews of every episode, and then we were gonna come together and do like a whole series thing. I was the only one that actually ever finished the show, so it didn't really happen. I would have liked to have done a review on my channel, but that didn't happen either. So it is what it is. But yeah, like I said, Barbie and Oppenheimer. Speaking of which, it is Barbenheimer month, as everyone is calling it. Barbie Oppenheimer, July. They come out next week. The end of this coming week. I'm really excited. Um, Drew and Kevin and we are going to go see the two movies the same day. Um, and I haven't done that ever. I haven't really ever done like a double feature in a theater before, so I'm really excited. Although it's not, I guess it's not technically a double feature because like we're not seeing them right after the other. Um, but we are making a day out of it, so it's exciting. And I can't wait. I believe we're going on next Sunday. Go pull out my seltzer. I hope this is interesting for you guys. I know I'm not doing I'm not doing video right now because I didn't really want to edit. Not sorry, not that I didn't want to edit, but because this is my first time doing like solo podcast, I wasn't really sure about it. I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep doing it. So this is kind of just like a test. Um, Maybe I should have recorded video too while I'm doing it, and then I could have used the video if I wanted. But it is what it is. We'll see how it goes for the first episode. So yes, I have some topics that I would like to mention, talk about. I have a list. Why is my keyboard changing colors? I had it set to blue. Oh well. Um, let's see. The first topic is yes, the new Indiana Jones. Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny, the fifth film in the franchise. I had filmed a review or recorded a review for that for my own channel, but then I never ended up uploading it. And a few weeks have passed since it came out. I'm not going to gloss over the fact that it's not doing too well in the theaters. Um, what as Dial of Destiny grossed so far? It's diagnosed. It's grossed $263 million worldwide. That's not that's not great because in order to even break even, the film needed to gross at least 600 million worldwide. Um, and it was expected to finish out around 240 million, but of course it's made a little more since this article. That's from Collider. They've written a couple articles about this. What is having Rotten Tomatoes right now? Let me look it up. Excuse me. Holy crap. What's it? Ooh. A little something in my. Sorry, it's my allergies. I've been outside most of the day, so it's the pollen. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, Indiana Jones. Well, I'm looking at all of the films. I guess I could go through them, and I do want to give a little background to these films and why I was incredibly excited to see Dial of Destiny. Um, Raiders of the Lost Ark, one of my favorite films of all time. Temple of Doom, great. Last Crusade, fantastic. Just beautiful movie, wonderful. Yeah, Crystal Skull. Uh, it's not. How do I say this? It's not a terrible film. It's not a good Indiana Jones film, but it's not a terrible film in and of itself. I don't think it's as bad as people make it out to be, but I also don't think it's amazing. Um, so yeah, let's see. Raiders of the Lost Ark has a 93% on Rotten Tomatoes. Temple of Doom 77. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. Last Crusade 84. Crystal Skull 77 and Dial Destiny 68. And then there was a Young Indiana Jones Chronicles show which I have never seen, but the show has a 77 on Rotten Tomatoes. So I guess it's not terrible actually. It's got the same as Crystal Skull. So my consensus for Dial of Destiny was I don't think it's bad. I actually think it's a pretty enjoyable film. I put it on Letterboxd. I think I still have it at 4, but I saw it twice, and after the second time, I was gonna put it at a 3.5 out of 5 on Letterboxd. Um, I don't think I've changed it yet, but I will. Um, yeah, I don't think it's a bad film. I think it's pretty good. It's not perfect. It's got some problems, but overall, I think it's a pretty good like ending for the franchise. I have to give major props to Harrison Ford for coming back. He was 80, doing all these like action things, and I'm it's very impressive. You know, when Harrison Ford goes to work on a movie, he doesn't just like what's the word? He doesn't take it easy or like he gives it his all. So major props to him. Um, the kid that was in it too. I think his character's name was Teddy. I don't remember. I think it was Teddy. He was pretty good too. I don't. Yeah. Does it say? Is he on show all cast and crew? I don't see him. Oh yeah, yeah, Teddy. Ethan Isidore. Yeah, he was pretty good. Antonio Banderas was in it. Let's see. Phoebe Waller-Bridge played his goddaughter Helena. I thought she was pretty good. Um, I don't think she was like the best sidekick from the movies, but because in all the movies he has like a sidekick character, but I thought he was pretty good. John Rhys Davies, he came back. He was Sala. It was really cool to see him. He wasn't in it very much. It was kind of like a 5 minutes here, then 5 minutes at the end again. Um, Mads Mikkelsen, man, I thought because he plays a Nazi in the movie, and his character is loosely based off of um like a real historical figure. Um, he's based off of because in the movie it's explained that Mads Mikkelsen's character Dr. Voller is he was a Nazi. It was in the movie. Um, he worked with NASA and he helped get people on the moon. It opens up. It takes place on what they call Moon Day. Oh damn! I gotta get new pants. Pajama pants. I'm wearing my pajama pants and I just realized there's a little rip. Oh, that's too bad. Sorry, I get Yeah, so there was an actual in history there was actually a Nazi that worked for NASA that helped get people on the moon. Um, yeah, James Mangold I think is a pretty competent director. He's really good. Let me see what because I know he did Logan. Let's see. Oh yeah, Ford versus Ferrari. That was a good movie. He was an EP on The Greatest Showman. Director of The Wolverine. Director. Oh, I didn't realize he did 310 to Yuma. Walk the Line, Identity. He was. I don't know what the sweetest thing is. Uh, yeah, but like so obviously his most notable things are this Indiana Jones film. Oh, that's so yeah. Now that I'm looking at the audience score, it's higher. So the critics score is 68% and audience score is 88. So the audiences have clearly liked it more. Um, it's funny. Ford versus Ferrari had the same. Their critics is 92 and audience is 98. It's not as much of a disparity, but it's still there is that. The Greatest Showman. Critics 56, audience 86. Logan is looks like it's the only one where the critic score is higher because Logan had a 94 for critics and a 90 for audience. That's really interesting. Logan was so good. So yeah, I'd be interested to see what James Mangold does next. Okay, let's see. Yeah. Okay, what's the next? So while we're on that note of movies, I also did see The Flash, and I gotta be honest, I didn't like it that much. I really didn't. I I think going in because of who the director was, I had, and also everything I'd heard and seen, I had like higher hopes for it, like going in. Uh, but I wasn't. I didn't think it was that great, and I thought it was a little bit too long, or it felt like it dragged out a little longer than it needed to. All right, on to the next topic. Oh, also, I can let me see. Let me find something. Excuse me. I can do.
I can I can do this. Not sure. I have a little voice changer thing. I'll turn it off.
Oh, I don't know why it's coming out of the computer. I have to go. Hold on. I do it on my audio settings. Oh, that's weird. Choose microphone. Maybe that. Let me try again. Testing. One, two. Yeah, that's weird. Still coming out of my computer. I'll have to check on that in a bit. Okay, so anyways, my next topic is uh games coming out that I'm excited for. Yeah, I gotta start with the obvious, Spider-Man 2. I think Insomniac knocked it out of the park with that one. Um and I'm so excited to see how they expanded on an already incredible game. Um yeah, and also I might be a little biased because Spider-Man is my favorite superhero, but still. Another one I'm excited for is Alan Wake 2. Alan Wake came out originally during the 360 generation, and from that generation, that's like one of my favorite games. Um, so I'm really excited. And the next game. By the way, these all come out in October, which is crazy. October's gonna be super stacked for games. The next game I'm really excited for is Assassin's Creed Mirage. It's going back to basics, and that's the Assassin's Creed I like. I didn't wasn't a fan of all this RPG stuff, and to be honest, I'm not like a huge RPG person, so I'm really excited. It looks pretty good. It looks promising from all the gameplay and stuff we've been seeing. So hopefully, it's good. I'm trying to go through now because I remembered I have to run somewhere, and I'm already at what am I at? 19 minutes. So I don't think this is gonna be a really long one. Let's see. What's the next topic? I thought I had more, but I don't. I guess yeah, this. I guess I'll make this a short one. This is a super short one. Um, I guess. Oh, I went to a Weezer concert. Oh my god, they were really good. I love Weezer. Um, Mostly like their early stuff. I like some of their new stuff too, but like the early stuff, I learned how to drum off a lot of the stuff when I did drum. Say It Ain't So was the first song I ever learned to play drums to, so getting to hear that live is super cool. So if they're ever coming around you, I recommend go check them out. A really good show. I'm not sure if I would go back to the venue that we saw them at though. I guess it depends on who it would be because they had it. It was like a behind the venue. There is an inside theater, but then there's like a outdoor part. It's a giant parking lot. It's behind the building, and the ticket said that they had two openers. The ticket said they started at like 6 or something. We got there at like 4:30 ish because we weren't sure. We'd never we'd never been there before. And by the way, all standing. The first band didn't start till 7, and they did like 20-ish minutes. The second band came out around, I don't know, after, and they did like 45 minutes. And then Weezer came on. And by the way, obviously, there's like, they have to change stuff in between, so it takes a little time. Weezer came on and then played until like 11:20, 11:30. So we were basically standing for 6-ish, 6.5 hours. And yeah, my knees were killing me by the end, and so like the next day or two. But it was really fun. But yeah, anyways, that's it for this episode of We Need to Talk, episode 1. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I gotta wait to get the thumbnail, and I'll upload it. Thank you guys so much, and I'll have to think of topics for the next episode. If you have anything you want to hear me talk about, make sure to put it in the comments. I will see you guys next time, or in the next video I do, next review. I can't wait to talk about Barbie and Oppenheimer. I'll see you guys later. Bye.